This is the Tijuana River, and this is basically where migrants being deported from the U.S. gather and spend the night, as you can see.
The Reverend Saul Montiel's mission field lies in the margins of two countries, the United States and Mexico. He works to help those who find themselves caught in between. Some of them survive in the drainage channel of the Tijuana River.
These are very much contaminated waters, and they are exposed to all kinds of disease. And we have seen, obviously, before that some of them use this water for personal use, like hygiene, which is not really hygiene. This is what we give to them, like Dove, a toothbrush, Band-Aids.
Some gather in parks, where Montiel hands out hygiene kits and meals.
You can count up to 800 of them every day. And through the Church of Mexico, we provide meals in the morning, in the weekend as well. They will try to survive for the next week, trying to go back to the place of origin, or basically trying to cross back to the U.S. The great majority of them will try to cross back to the U.S. because this is where they have their own life, the family. The stories that you encounter at that particular location are of suffering because many of them were separated from their family, and they are nowhere to go. They have no place to go other than dreaming to come back to the U.S. to be reunited with the family.
Montiel also brings spiritual nourishment to those separated from their families.
And we hope that one day the world will come into one world.
On Sundays, he helps provide worship and communion at the one place where relatives on both sides of the border can get close enough to see each other, to talk, to touch through a border wall. Montiel was born in Mexico. His father came into the U.S. as a manual laborer. Montiel's experience on both sides of the border helped shape his call to help those who still struggle.
I come from a background of struggling, and growing up in the United States as well taught me that somehow justice has to be involved in everything that I do. I think we also need a prophetic voice to work and denounce the injustices that all of us face in one way or another. Not only because I belong to a minority group that struggle, to survive, and we fight for social justice.
Montiel believes the ability to worship and to be near family are basic human rights. His faith drives him to make a difference.
Historically, Methodists have been everywhere when it comes to social issues. One of the reasons why I became a Methodist was precisely because of that, the Methodist involvement within society. For me, this is magical. It is our responsibility to express to the world that we Methodists care for those who suffer, that we Methodists are in solidarity with families who have been deported from the U.S. and they are suffering right now the separation, the absences of their loved one. There's a quote by the prophet Amos in 5:24 that has given me strength and has propelled me somehow to be involved in issues of social justice. And this is when he said, "Let justice roll on like a river and righteousness like a never-failing stream." It has many meaningful to me because I found the ingredients that I need to move on in the challenges that I have taken to be a border missionary.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.